had a comment recently from a spoon plugger who wanted to know if less importance should be placed on trolling today than when Buck put his fishing facts together. He stated that, this spoon plugger said that, well, with today's depth finders, you can map your lake, so you don't need to troll to map them. On your depth finder, you can see fish, and you can anchor and cast to them. So is trolling really that important? I'd like you to check out his comment on tuning a spoon plug that I put out there a couple weeks ago. And I thought it was a good comment because today we're all involved with electronics. I've got a Garmin depth finder. It's got the mapping, quick draw mapping component in it. I can see what appears to be fish on my down scan. And so, is that all I need? Do I really need to troll? You know, when you create a map, you could take it at home. You could say, this is a spot, this is a spot, this is a spot, this is a spot, and this is a spot. And just go to it. And if you see fish, cast to them. Well, it's really not that easy. And today is kind of a perfect example of that. I fished a lake that I know quite well, and I put my emphasis on just 3 structures. One structure is small, one is medium sized, and one is pretty big. I casted, I trolled, and I even used live bait, jig and a worm. What did I end up with today? Well, I caught fish. I got 3 walleye. I got, at the end there, I got a couple of drum. But all of the fish came on the troll. What I've found out over the years is, once I've worked a structure, let's say I've caught fish there before, I will go there automatically and start casting. But if I don't cast, or I should say, if I don't catch any fish, I will troll it. I will troll that productive area. Why? Because it's happened to me many times. On the cast, nothing. Live bait, nothing. Trolling, fish. And the opposite has happened. Caught him casting. Caught him using only a jig and a worm. Nothing on the troll. Nothing. Why? Why do you get them with one presentation over another? You know what? I'm not good enough to figure that out. So I'll cast the structure and I'll troll the structure. If the structure is big, okay, it's much easier to cover all the spots by trolling. It's much quicker. If you know the spot, the contact point where those fish are coming to, or the productive breaks on that structure, cast them. Go to the cast first. But if it doesn't produce, check it by trolling. Maybe you're casting your jig and the worm, it's not fast enough. They want it faster. They want it moving at a quicker speed, because it's all about depth and speed. In some cases, now we're coming up on the winter season, the muskies want it slow and they want it bouncing off the bottom. For some reason, it just excites the hell out of them. Today, all my fish came bouncing. All of them. I was bouncing the bottom when that fish hit. So You know, sometimes you can get it done casting. Sometimes you can get it done with live bait. But sometimes the only way to get those fish to take your lure is to troll. So keep it in your arsenal. Keep it in your arsenal. When you look at a map that you've generated, okay, it's about this big, all right? And the spot that you're interpreting is probably about the size of my fingertip. Okay, it looks easy to interpret while you're sitting there in your easy chair. But being able to find it on the water and confirm that it's a spot, sharper break, inside, whatever it is, okay, you have to do that on the water. You have to be out here on the water presenting the lure to confirm your map. And in the end, even if you've identified a spot on your map, you've come out here and confirmed that it's a spot using your lures, trolling or casting. There's no guarantee that it is a productive spot, a productive structure, a productive spot on that structure if you don't catch a fish. Because in the end, it's all about catching a fish. I don't care how good it looks like on your map. Okay. You have to confirm that it is a spot, and the only way to confirm it is by catching a fish. Everything else is just simple conjecture. It's simple guesswork. Put the lure in the water, casting, trolling, whatever, to confirm your interpretation. And when you do it casting and trolling. Buck says it isn't about what you prefer. Oh, I like to cast. Oh, I like to troll. No, Buck doesn't say that. He says it's not what you prefer, it's what you got to do. In the end, it's what the fish prefer. Do they want it on the cast? Okay. Do they want it on the troll, bouncing off the bottom? Okay, it's up to them. It's up to them, not up to you. Oh, I don't like it bouncing. Okay. Oh, that hurts my wrist. It's bouncing too much. No. No. Oh, all that strain on my arm by trolling. No. You know, you got to be able to do both. Map, either using the markers, using your software on your depth finder, whatever. Draw it out, print it, take a look at it, whatever. Interpret it. But in the end, it's about catching fish. So, depth and speed, casting and trolling. If you can do that, you're going to be a successful fisherman consistently, because that's what it's all about. So take a look at that article, take a look at that comment, all right? And you know what? Why don't you make a comment? Tell me what you think, what works for you. Maybe you just like to troll. Hey, that's okay. Maybe you just like to cast. That's okay. If you're doing that on a structured situation, at least you got part of it right. All right? So, you know, put the whole thing together by casting and trolling, mapping and interpreting your map. Okay? Mapping is the key to interpretation. Interpretation is the key to knowledge. Knowledge is the key to success. And success is the key to satisfaction. So come on out here. Put your knowledge to work, trolling and casting. Go get them. And as always, thank you, Buck Perry. two here. Yeah, this is a good one. There's two. That's a good walleye. That's a good walleye. Kind of surprised me there. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. So Mike, that's exactly what I'm talking about. On the troll. Never saw that fish. Never saw that fish, but it was on structure, and I checked it, but by trolling. Yeah, that might be a strike where that fish whacked it. Ah, rubber lips. There it is. That's another. I believe that's, I hope it's not a drum. I think it's a walleye. walleye. Jeez. Yeah, didn't feel right. Another drum. Not what I wanted, but fun to catch. Good hit. There's a good fish. Oh shit, got off. Oh fuck, that was a walleye. That was a big walleye. That feels like a walleye. Look at that. That one's on the cast. That's a jumper.